If it,
ironic. You know the truth is the truth, that's all I know. Cry loud and spare not, you gon' get exposed. A few real niggas left, you not one of those. Real soldiers, we was born to stand 10 toes. If he ain't one West, that nigga not one of mine. He got a purple 12, me, I got a black 9. The truth is the wife of my youth, chopper my concubine. Had to die to get my rib, that bitch forever mine. You know the game, a bishop gotta be blameless. But GMS teaching niggas to be rapists. They screaming we snitch. When Joey Morgan was killed by your brother, y'all ain't say shit. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs.
Hey, 100 deep, 100 shields on, that's 100 priests. 100 boots, that's 200 feet. Tongue like a sword when I fucking speak. Teach you how to fish instead of fucking leech. Stop selling drugs instead of trying to fuck with me. Knowledgeable, but I'm rude in my fucking speech. Life is about warfare, not no fucking peace. Hey bitch, I cry loud when I fucking speak. Make them wait a year before they fuck with me. Turn a street nigga to a fucking priest. Cross a priest and I promise you forever sleep.
Do you know how you should treat your brother? Do you know how to treat your wife? What are you doing wrong in your relationship at home with your kids and your family? Tune into the Brotherhood class to find out and learn how to be a better man, a better brother, a better woman, a better sister. Shalom. Hey, shalom, shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Baraka Thumb to the Akim Shalom Yahweh Shamar Latham Hashem Yahshua to the Agwakin. Let me try to get this right real quick. Man, get all these see if we can get some views in here. But
go ahead, put my shares on.
yeah, man, make sure you talking to the mic, aim your mic towards you. You shouldn't have to talk too far into it, like too close to it. But just aiming in your direction, directional mic.
Another one, sir.
All right, I'm trying to make sure that y'all can leave y'all comments, man. It shouldn't sometimes when we do this little live stuff, it take it off public. So, yep, there you go. Had to take it off public. I don't know why everything public till I want to do the podcast, man. Then they want to make everything private and all this. Now I want to see y'all comments, man. Somebody leave a couple comments real quick. Let me make sure y'all can comment, man. Make sure y'all can see everything.
I'm about to let's do that. Let me put a like on there.
Yeah, man. Throw a like on there, a highlight or something, man. All right, we're gonna get started, man. Shout out to Awaja, man. The brother been feeling, not so well. Been in the hospital for a few days. The brother came home today. Told him go ahead and get his rest. So, we gotta go with what's next best. And that's the brother right here. Officer 500 of the ISUPK.
Next best.
You know what I'm saying? Real nigga nonetheless. Shout out to my nigga Black. Man, made brilliant, man. Shout out to him, man. He be tuning in, man. Giving me phone calls. We're gonna have to get you in live one of these days, man. Shalom.
Shalom. Hey, sir, I can't see the comments on this, but
the comment, what page you on?
I'm on the Words of the Wise. We right there, we live.
Yeah. I don't know the comments on here though. Long as they comments coming through, see if you can comment.
That's what I was trying to do. I don't see where to comment at. We live.
Yeah, we live. We good to go. You can hear us and everything, Black man. You still in there? If you can hear us, let me know, man. Woo, that strong is strong.
And that's why.
And that's exactly why.
It's called strong.
All right, man. So shout out to those who made it to the last show too, man. It was a hell of a show with the sister, man. The sister's supposed to be coming back on. She wasn't emotional. She came with some knowledge, with some actual good thoughts. Like it wasn't just emotional or what she was saying, man. Shout out to Sister Asha who just popped in, of course. You know what I'm saying? All right, Black man made brilliant so he can hear us and everything. We good to go.
Yes, sir.
So if you good to go, I'm good to go.
I'm with you. I'm just trying to get this stuff to work over here. I'm not as computer savvy as some of the brothers with less grades in the UPK.
With less what?
Grades.
Oh, less grades. Okay, all right. I'm gonna get to this first video.
215 bodies buried in unmarked graves behind a jail outside of Jackson, Mississippi, has left a community in disbelief. The families are angry their loved ones were buried in so-called paupers' graves, marked by just a metal rod and a number, and families were never notified of their deaths. The startling revelation came months after the mother of 37-year-old Dexter Wade filed a missing persons report last March. It wasn't until August when Betterson Wade learned her son had been hit by a police car and killed, then buried in that same cemetery. The gruesome discovery of 215.
They just said, so basically, they unaliving a whole lot of people over there and burying their bodies behind the prison. And this is all to keep the police from being under fire. You know what I'm saying? They ain't giving the grave sites no names. They just giving them numbers. You know what I'm saying? You know, when the government want to hide you somewhere, or they own you, or they taking control or whatever, they just gonna give you a number as a black man. They don't even want your name to be known. They want you unknown as possible. So what they turned around and did was hit a brother with the police car, unalived him, and then just buried him in the back of the prison. Ain't put out a report. No, his people looking for him. And guess who they calling to find him?
The people that's investigating the whole crime.
The people who is guilty of the crime. You know what I'm saying? They try to make black, native, and Hispanic people out to be this gruesome people, man. And we not that. And the little bit they do get that they try to blow up is only because the conditions that we in. A black man with money, typically, if he ain't worried that he ain't gonna get another dollar, he's pretty generous.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Look, watch people when they get their tax return, they buying all the bottles. You know, if they on drugs, they buying all the drugs. You know what I'm saying? They doing whatever it is they can. Hey, shalom, sis. Shalom. Yakalia, that's sister Yakalia from Flint. Shout out to you, sis. But yeah, when black people, when we get money, Hispanic people, you know what I'm saying? We look out for the people. You know what I'm saying? You just spending money unnecessarily. Oh man, what you needed? I got that. Here you go. Then when you go broke, you're like, hey man, you remember that $20 I let you get? You think you can get that back? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they generous. But the people that we live under is atrocious, man. They're atrocious. They own the earth. You got land in everybody else's land. You got your own countries, about 3 different countries. You know what I'm saying? You got Israel. You done took Europe. You know what I'm saying? You got America, North and South America.
Your own Russia.
You got Russia. Them Edomites too. You know what I'm saying? You took Puerto Rico.
Germany.
So what's the problem?
Switzerland.
You know what I'm saying? But you still got to keep black people from having anything. Even we have to fight. The fact that we got to fight for civil rights. For civil rights. For you to be civil towards us.
Why should you have to fight to be civil?
Why do you have to fight for somebody to be civil towards you? You know what I'm saying? The police hit this brother with a car and buried him behind a prison and gave him a number.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead.
What that sounds like is, you know, I watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And the first thing they do is when they unalive somebody, they bury them in their own secret burial place or where they usually park the bodies at. Like if you watch a lot of the cartel movies, they bury you out in the desert or something like that, right? Only they know where you're at. Your whole family looking for you for hundreds of years to find an unmarked grave, and that's what they buried them in, an unmarked grave. They buried them in an unmarked grave and put them out back, right? And the only reason why they put those numbers up there, so they know what nigga they hit.
Damn. And that's crazy, man. That's crazy. As black people, you are not safe, man. You got the sister that called the police, and when they got there, they wanted to be aggressive towards her, was threatened by a pot of boiling water. She called for help, not to be vicious, not to be a murderer, not to be aggressive. And then she called on the name of white Jesus, and they murdered her. They unalived her right there in her kitchen.
White Jesus showed up.
Yeah, he was right there.
He showed up. He right there in the kitchen.
That's like Allah. Just like Allah unalives black people. That Muslim brother, he was in prison. He said, "Whatever Allah will is, let it be," or something like that. And then he was unalived.
Yep.
And that's the way it go, because those gods has never cared for black people. You got the Bible right. You got that right.
Mm-hmm.
But the gods that you trying to blend it with, it'll never work. It said none shall be her mate. It's talking about the Bible. The Quran is not her mate. You know what I'm saying? The dogma of Christianity is not a mate to the Bible. Your religion and your belief and your personal feelings is not a mate to the Bible. You're gonna have to get with this Bible and understand this Bible. That's why we be out here yelling. Y'all be mad at us for yelling. We yelling so y'all can hear. It said cry loud and spare not. We out there crying aloud. We arguing with you about your salvation.
And to say spare not. So we not sparing your feelings when it comes to this word, when it comes to the Bible. What the Bible say, and a lot of people get angry. Salakia, sir.
No, go ahead, take off.
And a lot of people get angry. A lot of people get angry because we're out there saying what's in the Bible. I'm not saying that this was going to. I didn't say that homosexuals were going to die or be stoned. This is what the Bible says. The Bible says the blood is going. The sin is going to be upon their blood.
Yeah.
Right. And what's AIDS? What's HIV? I didn't say it. I'm telling you what the Bible says. So
right.
When we out there spitting, you're not mad at me. I don't look at it as you mad at me. I'm out here, black man, Native American man, Hispanic man. I'm trying to save your life. Right. That's my job, to get out here. Our job is to get out here and try to save your life. Right. Get you out these streets. But you mad at the words that are how he say the words that are coming out of our mouth, and the words that are coming out of our mouth are just straight scripture.
Yeah. And you know, that's why the scripture says it point blank period. Though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, you know, paraphrasing it. Though I may be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. What I'm telling you is real. You know what I'm saying? You can't really knock it. We trying to get rid of the lies that they gave you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be like, oh, why does color matter? Why does race matter? It gotta matter. And you know it matters, because if it didn't matter, they would have made Christ look the way he looked.
If it didn't matter, if color didn't matter, they wouldn't have made him white.
They wouldn't have made him white. They would have made him look the way he looked.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been a nigga with gray hair and red eyes from when he was sipping, like I'm doing right now.
Hold on, let me sip too.
Yeah, man, let's sip to that.
Yes.
La yasha, man.
Yeah, la sha.
But yeah, man, let me get this next video. The fact that they buried that brother, man, in back of the prison. I'm gonna run that back one more time, man. So,
and what's so heavy about that, sir, is that they never wanted anybody to know. This is a hidden grave site behind this prison that only the police know about.
Yeah, because I wonder how they found it. Because who really goes behind a prison? Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see.
Well, you know, them people that stay off of
215 bodies buried in unmarked graves behind a jail outside of Jackson, Mississippi, has left a community in disbelief. The families are angry their loved ones were buried in so-called paupers' graves, marked by just a metal rod and a number, and families were never notified of their deaths. The startling revelation came months after the mother of 37-year-old Dexter Wade filed a missing persons report last March. It wasn't until August when Betterson Wade learned her son had been hit by a police car and killed, then buried in that same cemetery. The gruesome discovery of 250
some bodies in the back of that prison. And he one of them. She filed a missing person report with the police to just find out months later that her son is buried behind the police prison with a metal rod and a number with 250 some other people.
And I bet you any amount of money the brother had identification in his pocket.
Oh yeah.
You know he had, and I can tell you, this is how I can tell you how I know he had identification in his pocket. Because when they buried him with a number, they linked it to an ID. They linked it to an identity, right? Mm-hmm. So they could have contacted next of kin.
That's heavy.
Because
it did say 672. Couldn't be the number of bodies because it was over 250. That was 600 and some on the. That's crazy. Yeah, but they know something, man. So y'all be careful out there, man. Because guess what? The police is not for you. As long as you understand, man, the police are not for you. Word to the unwise, man. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Hold up. That's a jam, right?
Yeah,
that's a jam, right?
That's
now hold on. Everybody that's watching, I'm gonna give y'all a second to watch it again and find the problem with this video. Just watch it again. We're gonna see if they come in first, man. Let's see the comments that we get, man. Now, what's crazy about this video? I think it said it on there.
It said it on there. It said it on there.
Damn,
sir.
y'all cheated. Y'all cheated. I helped y'all cheat. Dang. It's
I
kind of
thought
distant for me.
If I may, sir,
Go ahead.
since it already shouted out what's going on. When I first seen the video, I thought it was midgets. I was like, why she dancing with all these midgets? I mean, little people. I was like, that's nice. She got a bunch of little people. And then I looked at it again and seen that you got kids in provocative clothing, right? And this is the same thing they just got on DJ Envy about. You got kids in provocative clothing. What is that teaching these young girls? The scriptures say the old women, I'm paraphrasing, the old women supposed to teach the young women, right? Faith Evans is considered an old woman compared to them kids. She supposed to teach them. What's she teaching them? To be hoes?
Now, understand. Now, what you saying, I agree with. I completely agree with. Black man got it. He said them babies on stage. They got them in little tight little uniforms, sexualizing children. And this ain't nothing new with them sexualizing black people. Notice they haven't really stopped doing what they've been doing since slavery. They find something very sexy, oddly sexy about children. You know what I'm saying? Even they women got features of children. You know what I'm saying? Like they like women with rear ends like a child, like a little boy. You know, I'm just built like little boys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to stop saying you know what I'm saying. I notice I say that a lot.
If I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I'm familiar, the Greek word for gymnasium, ain't it naked or something like that? Don't gymnasium mean naked in the Greek?
You got me. I don't know.
I had to look it up. I don't.
That's crazy too.
Yeah, but what they used to do was the older men used to teach the younger men, but they'd be naked. These philosophers was talking about older philosophers and naked.
Yeah, that's sick. The fact that those, like Black Man Made Brilliant said, those are babies on stage. You know what I'm saying? Doing sexy dances, dressed in sexy clothes. And nobody really paid this no attention in the 90s. Like that other song. If you look at the video, hey, little mama, why you dance so funk? Children again. You know what I'm saying? They got a thing for children.
Your mama's on crack rock. That was all children's in there.
Why do you remember that song?
Because
I forgot about that song.
I grew up in that era, sir.
But yeah, these are children that they putting on stage and sexualizing the shit out of our children. And that is nothing new. And it's really crazy that nobody noticed it. Like you said, DJ Envy. He talk about all this stuff people doing with you. We live in a pedophilia. Pedophilia is on the way to being a sexual orientation behind homosexuality. Homosexuality opened the door for everybody getting what they want. Everybody being happy with what they want. Now you can say, I'm an adult and I'm sexually attracted to children. And if this child consent, because the child old enough to say if he's transgender or not, homosexual or not. So now they finna get a leeway to a whole lot of other stuff. And they've been doing this because they've been interested in your children, man.
If I may.
Go ahead.
So if you look around, I was just looking at a video and I wish I'd have known this was the subject we was going into, because I looked at a video, age of consent around America. And California is pushing for age of consent to be 13. Right? Think about, you got 13-year-old kids can consent to sexual activity. They don't know.
Yeah.
But they'll leave it. But if you go around the world, and especially in I think in India and in like some of the other Muslim countries, the age of consent is as low as 9 and 10 years old.
Yeah.
But if Muslims believe you could get a 9-year-old.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Muhammad was a child molester.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? So white Jesus, him and his people are child molesters. You know what I'm saying? But see, us as Black, Native, and Hispanic people got to stop following any and everything, man. You know, we follow any, we just see, oh, it's just everybody just do what they want to do. We all gonna be happy. Now you got some 50-year-old man snatching up your 10-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying?
In the words of the Biggie Smalls, somebody got to die.
I wouldn't use the words of Biggie Smalls. I've been noticing his rap's been real suspect lately.
I don't use all the words.
Yeah, man. It's something that's gonna tempt us to really stand up as a people. And if the fact that they after your children don't do it, then I don't know what it is. I don't know what's gonna make you stand up. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be a high power. You know what I'm saying? That's why we come into the UPK and we serve the God of the Bible, because there is no child molestation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we got to get that under wraps, because the simple fact that y'all want to support homosexuality so much, and since y'all opened that door, y'all done open Pandora's box. Everybody who supports homosexuality, look at them. Blame them when you start to blame everybody for that pedophilia becoming a sexual orientation because it's on the way. They've been doing it since forever. Now you looking at these 90 videos, and then you look at DJ Envy, who dressed his daughter like Lil Kim and had her reenacting a sexy scene out of Lil Kim. I mean, from a Lil Kim video.
And that was disgusting.
It was horrible as a father, man. Like, you don't even want to see your grown daughter dressed like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not something you look forward to as a man. So why was that so great to him? You know what I'm saying? Why was that so cool to him? Maybe because he on the show already and he's a homosexual. He supports homosexuality. He feels everybody should be free and do what they want to do. That is a lawless nation, and a lawless nation will not stand. You're going to look up, and every ounce of ammo that you bought, you're going to be ready to use it until it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, man, where this world is going, you don't want to be there when it gets there, man. The fact that you gotta protect your kids. They can't even get on games no more. Roblox, you got pedophiles on Roblox making friends with your kids, asking them where they stay, and then showing up to the house. Asking them where they stay and showing up to the crib.
Whatever happened to the day and the time where your parents told you not to talk to strangers? But then now we in a day and a time where we talk to strangers. We ride with strangers.
We always been, parents have been made hypocrites trying to follow America.
Yes.
And your children know it. Children are very logical creatures. You know what I'm saying? They are very logical. They ask you, well, if you say this, then why this? You know, your black mama, like, shut your mouth and get up out of here. When your mama say that, then you know you just cut your mama. If you ever remember your mama saying, you should close your mouth and get up out of here with that, then you just cut your mama. They might pop you in the mouth for doing it, but you just cut them. Why? Because they are hypocrites. America has made, don't talk to strangers. Don't take candy from strangers. Don't take this from strangers. Halloween come. Let's go take candy from strangers. Let's take this from strangers. Trick or treat, trunk or treat. Walk up to the car. Trunk or treat ain't never walking up to the car and getting candy.
And you know what? Remember when if somebody had like the old white work van or something like that, they would say that was the kidnapping van and stuff like that.
Yeah, I drive one of those for work right now. It ain't got the sliding door though. It got the double doors to open up.
You just missed it.
I just made a utility.
If it had the sliding door,
I would have felt real bad.
I'd have took you to council.
Man, I actually was pulling up to the house on break, and some kids was passing by, and I didn't even feel right pulling behind them. I waited till they passed by, and I still felt weird. And I know they looked at me weird, even though it got the city symbol on the side, because I'm in this big white van. They passed by looking like, oh snap, what's going on?
You got to put, this is not a kidnapper's van.
Yeah, I got to, because I got to drive it for work. But the van looks so suspect, especially when I'm driving down the street slowly, because I got to look at the addresses on the house. I'm driving down the street slowly, and all the kids walking home from school looking at my big white van like, oh, that's that van. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, all in all, man, like, you're hypocritical. Your kids don't know what to believe. All they do is learn not to listen to you, that you've been lying to them their whole life, because you say don't take candy from strangers and don't walk up to strange people in cars and get in the car and go to the car when they offer you something. But then every year you say, oh, well, it's Halloween. We're going to go trunk or treat. You walk up to the car and then you accept everything your mama told you not to accept. I'm
surprised, sir. I'm surprised that more kids are not kidnapped and unalive during the trunk or treat and the trick or treat and the Halloween, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because think about this. If you look at it, like I looked at area, I used to stay in an area where they used to drive up and down the street. So the parents would let the kids out the car and the parents would be in the car.
Yeah.
And the kids will run up to the house and then they run to the next door and the next door, and the parents be creeping down the street. Who's to say if you got more than one kid, somebody just gonna snatch one?
And they do. I just don't think we hear about it all. A lot of times that stuff don't make the news. You just so happen might see 2 or 3 people on Facebook. I had made a post on Facebook like, okay, you know, New Year's over, let's see who made it. But we didn't really see everybody that didn't make it. I started hearing about certain people that didn't make it past New Year's. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wish that on my worst enemy, but I don't know about my worst enemy. My worst enemy is the white man.
I think you should wish it on them. Don't wish it. You're right. You don't wish it on them. You pray it on them.
Hey, the Lord does what he do, man.
He do what he do.
What I'm saying? Hey.
You gotta be like the Muslim. What God does, God does.
Well, yeah, that's what he said. Whatsoever the Most High allow, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say this though. Beware of what you teach your kids. I know y'all look at us like the crazy man who ain't talking about nothing. It don't matter what we talking about. You don't want to hear it, but y'all listen to this Christian church, and this Christian church is doing trunk or treat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many Halloweens that them churches be having when you leave your kids at that church with somebody and they are child molesters.
The shut-ins.
Yeah, them shut-ins. Why you have to ask yourself, why is what Christian want to say? Why is the devil so prevalent in the church, huh? You gotta talk like the Christian pastor, because the devil is prevalent in the church. They understand that. You know what I'm saying? But when you tell them like stay out that church, they're molesting your children in that church. It's a lot of sexual deviance in that church. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And what's so heavy about what you're saying? You just had the sister on a couple weeks ago, and she was talking about the church over there off of Grand River.
Yeah,
Remember, and she wouldn't say the name of the church. She would just name the address. So I did some investigation.
Yeah. Hold up, get that brother. I might make a mistake. Hold up. No, wrong one. Wrong one. There you go.
One of them. So I did some investigation, right?
There
So
you
come to find out, my oldest daughter's mother lived down the street from that church.
Mhm.
And she was talking about planning on visiting the church. So, I'm like, let me go look this up because she had
Yeah.
done me. So the pastor lived upstairs. So that's like his house. Right?
Mhm.
So there was like his
upstairs
house.
from the same building.
Yeah, and it's in the same building because it's like apartments up there.
Yeah. Oh, that's the video you sent me when you rolled through.
When I rode through, I see the video.
Man,
It's
shout out
apartments
to the man of
upstairs.
the Most High, man. Shout out to the prophets, priests, and prophets of the ISUPK, man. Because who really going to investigate after somebody? They got to put it on notice. Cry loud, spare it not.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Go ahead.
So I went over there, and the pastor lived upstairs,
Mhm.
and he is, he got multiple women in that church. Now, there's no problem with having multiple women, but they teach that you only can have one woman,
Mhm.
right? And they not just having multiple women. Him and his deacons is passing them around.
Passing them around. It sounds like some of these fake Israelite groups where they passing them around. You
So-
know what I'm saying? And that's sick. Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
And what I was saying is that, the thing about it is it's a puff pass, because they smoking and drinking and all that. It's a puff pass mentality.
Yeah, they puff
Right.
passing women.
Think about how nasty it is for somebody to put their mouth on something, right, and suck it down their throat and then pass it to you, and then you do the same.
I ain't gonna lie, you can't even compare sucking on blunts with another person. Like men get together in a circle and suck on blunts together. You can't really compare that to sharing a woman, you know what I'm saying, with another man, because he gonna do way worse to that woman than he is that blunt.
I understood.
The stuff he leave with that woman, and you going behind him to put your mouth on that woman or to put your, if you wouldn't masturbate with a used condom, I wouldn't share a woman. And that's just me being real. You know what I'm saying? Like you sharing women with these other brothers. Y'all niggas be so proud of that for real. Like I'm the type of nigga that gotta leave that type of shit in the world because you gotta have some common sense. Word to the unwise. Listen, if you share women with any man, you will wear his used condom.
But all you gotta do is rinse it off.
Hey, listen, whatever.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I heard. Hey, listen, you never know a nigga mind that's in the world, but listen,
That's horrible.
I'm gonna take a drink, man, for me being outside of that realm.
Let me
Because
get my mind back right.
y'all niggas be so happy. Any one of these rappers you hear, I'll take a nigga, he's homosexual. Gotta be. Because what a man does with his woman, man, you don't want to go behind him. Why play in that? Why play around with that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff that's obvious, but niggas don't look at it like it's obvious. They don't want to see it as obvious. You know what I'm saying? I could tell they hate what I'm saying because we ain't got to come in. This is the first show we ain't had to come. They watching, but they ain't coming on that one.
That's because I'm so handsome, sir. Everybody mesmerized and they looking at me.
Okay,
the ladies is looking at me, sir.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
That's what I like.
Hey, I ain't knocking, I ain't knocking that either. But hey,
when the wives be on here, they're like, let me comment.
You playing with fire with a watch. He gonna come with wrath because I know he watching.
I know he watching.
Well,
That's why
yeah,
I'm
man.
messing
All
with
in
it.
all, listen. If you want to support homosexuality, it seem cool right now. But when they start targeting your children because they made that a legal sexual orientation, and they're doing it. We've been saying it for years in the ISUPK. They're gonna do it. Now they're doing it. They're in the midst of doing it. Just know that it was partially your fault.
But sir, if I may,
go ahead.
You have to understand that homosexuality is a it's a mental disease, and it's about confusion. The Bible said that God is not the author of confusion.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that, because look at this, we look at it as either you are heterosexual or you homosexual.
Yeah.
But you could be pansexual, dirt sexual,
The hell is a pansexual?
non-binary, all this.
You could be asexual.
Asexual. You could be asexual, pansexual, non-binary. None of that. I looked at the definition of binary. Binary means two bonding agencies, basically. So how is you non-binary, but you messing with everybody?
I don't understand half of it. Like,
No.
I don't understand how you two things and you ain't realized you schizophrenic yet.
Yeah.
You see how it's opened the door for other mental diseases? It's continuously opening up doors. You open up doors for the homosexual.
Yes.
Then they open up the door for the snap the charger.
Need to plug in.
I think it is plugged in. Yeah, it went pushed all the way in. But then you open up the door for the homosexual. Hey, they let them people be. Okay, cool. They did it. Then they open up the door for the schizophrenia. You know what I'm saying? Now the schizophrenic is in here. Like, I'm a him and I'm a she tomorrow. Well, I'm him, her, them, they. I'm gonna be two sets of different multiple people. I'm gonna be them and I'm gonna be they. You know what I'm saying? Today, I want to be him, her, and I need you to address me by whichever one I am today, or both.
You know what that sounds like to me, sir?
Schizophrenia to me, but go
I
ahead.
know, but I am Legion.
I am I am Legion. Wait, which one is Legion? Is that the show?
That's the one he said, for we are many or something like that.
Yeah,
Legion was
okay.
the scripture. Remember, they couldn't cast the devil out of Legion, out of the, whatever the guy name was.
Mhm.
And then Christ said, some you only can cast out through fasting and praying.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought you were talking about that movie. I thought it was that movie. Well, I guess they do make movies based off the Bible all the time. So
Yeah.
it could be the same thing. But yeah, it's and that's what it is.
Well, sir, why you setting that up? Understand is that everything
Setting it
wants
up, nigga. I'm
to
pressing the comments, but go ahead.
everything wants to breed. Like bees want to breed to make more bees,
Yeah.
right? And then flies want to breed, make more flies, dogs, cats, whatever. What you have to understand is, how do homosexuals make more homosexuals? Pedophilia.
Yeah, that's a fact. Or they adopt and push that homosexual, effeminate type of thing. And you know what's funny? They be like telling men to get in touch with your feminine side. Get in touch with your feminine side.
That's what I got a real
Get in
for.
tune with your feelings. Get in touch with your feminine side. And he shouldn't have that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord is whooping the black man's rear end right now. Because he said there shall be no effeminates in the kingdom of heaven. No effeminate. You can't act like effeminate is the nature of a woman.
You're right.
When you acting effeminate means you acting like a woman. And the Lord said you won't be allowed into the kingdom with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't got protect. Black women, y'all complain about men acting like bitches. And they not protecting the black woman. One, we ain't been in control of y'all in so long. You can't protect nothing you can't control. And
Damn
then
right.
also you raising up men to be bitches. They acting like they mama.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They dress, acting, they getting in touch with their feminine side. And now they acting like sissies. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I was just talking to a sister the other day, and she was saying how her son got into it with the father. But I tried to tell her, it's like, look, what you got to understand is your son was raised up by a single woman.
Yeah.
Right? Because you raised him. And then your son's father, right? Your baby daddy was raised up by a single woman. Matter of fact, he was raised by his grandmother. So by an old single woman.
Yeah.
Right. And I said the young single woman and the old single woman don't get along.
Yeah.
They don't get along. They actually will fight because you trying to take my man, your young woman, this young woman trying to take her man. Right. So those mentalities, I said that's why your son and your baby father clash, because they raised up with single woman mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, I be saying where women don't even get along with their daughters.
I wasn't gonna call them no bands.
No bands?
Band, B-A-N.
It's a band.
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh shit. Gotta call a spade a spade.
Gotta call a spade a spade.
But at the end of the day, man, like men gotta start being men. Hey, listen, fathers gotta stay at home. Women gotta let the man stay in the house and let him do his thing, man. Because a lot of the times, man, well, not a lot of the times, this is what the results that you get. these generations are utterly destroyed. Let me check this comment. We're gonna get this next video real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why are you checking that comment? My father just told me something over the weekend because being, raised with my mother and my stepfather, we only heard my mother's side of the story. So my mother was like, your father did this, your father did that. Then my father told me, like, she called the police on me. It's like she called the police on me, and the police told me to get out of my house. He said, so when the police told me to get out of my house, he said, I went and got another house.
Yeah, right. You go, you leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying that when people say one monkey ain't gonna stop no show. Like, women, y'all gotta understand, like, a man that's gonna be a man, he is not looking to be tore down by no woman. A woman don't even really, a black woman, Hispanic women, they're not gonna want no weak nigga.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look weak. They gonna brag about, this nigga, I do whatever it is to him, and he's gonna look weak to everybody. You know what I'm saying? To everybody, he's gonna look weak when his woman run over. You know what I'm saying? His friends, his family, everybody's gonna look at him like he's just a weak man. You know what I'm saying? So a man really is not going to stick around to where he's further oppressed in the house. You know what I'm saying? The child that y'all had, you want to say, oh, this is my child. Even though y'all made the child together, you carried the child, but he put the child there. You know what I'm saying? He created this being and put it inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Your body did what it does. It raised this child up till it was able to be born. But somehow, I ain't gonna say somehow, the white man told you, yeah, you the one. You rule over this. I'm gonna give you the power. And then you took that and then you started to use it to take control over your men. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you chose to do. Now, when that happened in the white household, those white men, they go and unalive the whole family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or they take off like, okay, whatever, you want this, okay, I'm gone. I'm gonna go build a new family and I'm gone. And they women live in misery trying to get their family back together. Like, black women, they gave y'all a power that they knew y'all couldn't handle. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They gave a black woman a power that they wouldn't give no other woman on the earth. The white woman don't got this power. The Japanese woman, if she say she ain't leaving her man, he gonna walk her ass out in the ocean and drown her and all the kids and come back alone.
He probably still have his kids. Like, you ain't seeing this. And then you got to stop to think, why do other nations of women like look down on our women? It's not that they look better. It's not that they are better. It's because they know how to hold themselves and carry themselves better. You know what I'm saying? They dress better. You know what I'm saying? They covered up. Black women today is, I know y'all hate to speak on black women, but we have to speak on black women just like we have to speak on black men. You know what I'm saying? But black women today feel like you can't tell them nothing. Right now today, if you think of a black woman, you're gonna think of aggressiveness and then some to make your ride hard or to help you bust a nut. That's it. That's all it is to them. You know what I'm saying? If you ask them to dance, what they gonna do? A TikTok dance or start twerking? That's it. They want to shake their butts for the world. They want the world to see their butts. They going to get BBLs right now so the world can look at their rear end and be turned on by them. All they want to do is be a sexual object, but then they want to be respected at the same time. They want to say, like, I'm honorable and I'm presentable and I can do anything a man can do. You ain't got the common sense to know how to make people respect you. You shaking your butt everywhere you go ain't gonna do it.
And the way your asset is your only asset. So
yeah, that's it. Here, look at my rear end. It's time to take a picture. What they gonna do? Turn
their ass up.
They're gonna turn around so you can see their rear end, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna do instantly. Go ahead.
So, sir, I like to, hit a karaoke bar, hit a club or something like that.
Yeah, don't I know it? I seen it.
Yes, I seen. That's why I'm bringing it out. But I stopped going to like the clubs with the jumping around and the booty shakers and started doing karaoke because of, I'm really was trying to respect my sisters. Now in the karaoke bars, as soon as they play a hip hop song, between karaoke songs, they playing Lil Red. What's her name? Sexy Red or something like that. Or Nicki Minaj. And then Nicki Minaj got blasted because she said she don't cook, she don't clean. She gonna tell you how she got this ring.
That ain't Nicki Minaj, it's Cardi B.
I mean Cardi B.
Yeah.
And her husband was like, here a video of her cooking and cleaning. Right. Man. So it's a visage that you're trying to set up and put out here, which is not real. This is all fake. This is all imaginative. But these are the women in our community, Black, Native American, and Hispanic women in our community, is thinking these women actually live like this. right?
Mm-hmm.
If these rappers and entertainers actually live the way that they say they live,
Yeah.
they'd be in jail. They'd be in jail. Doggy Dog, Snoop Doggy Dog was on the show with Martha Stewart and Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart said, there goes Snoop Dogg and there goes Martha Stewart. Then he say, only one of them got felonies.
Yeah, I seen that. And that's what's crazy. That's crazy.
Snoop supposed to be a gangster. Snoop supposed to be a gangster, right?
Yeah,
Cripping and all that kind of crip walking and all that. Snoop supposed to be gangster, but he's standing up there with Martha Stewart. And Martha Stewart, the only one got some jail time.
As far as Snoop go, man, Snoop, he's proof that once they take a nigga out of poverty, he ain't so aggressive.
It's not.
He ain't so deadly. You know what I'm saying? He just him. You know what I'm saying? He laughing, he talking, he's happy, and he trying out new stuff in life. And that's proof that black men ain't as harmful as they try to make them out to seem. You know what I'm saying? Now these what they call them YNs, young niggas. These new young niggas, man, they a different story. They grew up with a destroyed mentality. They are destroyed. You know what I'm saying? They fear nobody. They get their hands on weapons, and they just little sellouts running around looking to destroy their own people. You know what I'm saying? Crash out on their own people. They ain't finna protect their people. The moment you look to them to protect, they ain't gonna do it. They are here. They are government raised. They are here to destroy their own people. You know what I'm saying? Little minions of the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they looking to do. A lot of them. These little new at least they used to live by a street code. Now that you looking at it like the father is gone, we got it. Whether it be because of the man, whether it be because of the woman, whoever fault it is, we just got to fix it, because now your kids are so destroyed that they're destroying the neighborhood at a young age. 14, 15, they walk around with switches on them. They either walking and switching or walking with a switch.
Oh,
yeah, they one of the two. Either your son walking around with a switch or walking around switching. You know what I'm saying? So we got to fix this. We got to find middle ground, because we have no balance here. You know what I'm saying? Our kid is aiming for the children now. They looking to make your children an adult person's sex partner. A woman can molest your son. A woman can molest your daughter. A man can molest your son. A man can molest your daughter. And it's not molestation no more, because they're making it a sexual orientation, man. That's a scary world to live in.
It is.
Yeah, it's already scary enough because you can approach a woman and not know if it's a woman or not. They're gonna trick you into something you really don't. And it should be a crime against that, but it's not. It's a crime against retaliating.
Wow. And you know that's so heavy, sir, because that chick that Eddie Winslow was dating.
Wait. Shot o'clock.
Oh, Salakia. So let me go ahead and take care of this, y'all. Shalom Israel. You know this good.
They ain't expect that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody got their shots but us.
We got to get the clap.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Not get the clap. We're talking about the hand claps.
Yeah.
So, but you got on social media right now, you got some actor, the dude that Eddie Winslow was dating, and I say dude because it was born a man.
Somebody put the name of that transgender that Eddie Winslow is dating. I don't know his real name.
Who? Eddie Winslow?
Yeah.
Steve Urkel, homie, next door neighbor. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the dude that Eddie Winslow was dating, is now dating another actor or something. One of the actors from Empire. I seen him on the internet kissing, right? And he tell Eddie Winslow, "I got your woman." That's not a woman, nigga.
Yeah. I got your.
No.
See what I mean? And that's the type of dude that's disgusting enough to be that. And y'all got to stop admiring that. Like, oh yeah, I got your Eddie Winslow. I got your woman. I'm going inside that you was inside. I'm going the same butthole you was in.
I tried to hold that one in. I was like,
wait,
that was gross. That's horrible.
Like you really proud because you with a man that another man was with, and he treated like a woman. And I'm gonna ask a question. Who you think digests or intakes the most feces?
Who intakes the most feces?
Yeah.
People that eat feces. And
Which
the
is
only
who?
way you can eat feces is
It ain't the only way because people get the pink eye.
they do get that's on their face. They ain't eat it.
Eh, it's homosexual men. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Hold up. I had a comment. I wonder if they said it first.
Hold on. Let me pass me your cup, please, sir. Cause
Oh yeah, man. Take my cup. There you go.
give me your cup.
It's gonna be time for another shot in a minute. But yeah, man. That was just random knowledge. Homosexual men intake the most feces. I wonder why. I don't wonder why.
I didn't need to know that. I don't need to know who eat feces.
The world gotta know this. Y'all
I mean-
supporting men that's because you know why it's important now? Because it affects a straight man now. Because women are like taking in and starting to accept husbands and boyfriends that are homosexuals as well.
So let me talk to you about something, sir. I got a question.
Yeah.
What do you believe these women should do? Because it was just that woman on social media the other day who she got a baby with this dude, and come to find out this dude is he a feces swimmer, right?
She didn't know this beforehand.
She said she didn't know it beforehand.
Mhm.
Now she don't found out that her husband that she got kids with or a kid with is a doogie chaser.
Yeah, undercover brother.
Yes.
Okay.
So, right. And maybe this is a question we might have to ask, Hardariala. What should this woman do scripturally about this doogie chaser?
What can she do?
She can't do nothing
Oh,
but not get a bacterial infection. That's the man she got to be with.
shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He said he could. Nara said he couldn't take it no more. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a bad part of time to say that. I'm not sure if she coming on what we're saying right now or something different. That's crazy.
Like he couldn't take it no more.
Black man brilliant said she got to save herself.
She got to save herself. We got to jump ship. I don't know.
He said he couldn't take it no more. He left her.
He left her.
Oh, so what the fuck? I mean, what the hell is y'all talking about? So what is
So
this?
it's a
Like a TV show?
No, this is real life. A sister put on just social media the other day that she married to a dude, and
Oh, there you go. The Lord was with her. He left her.
if he left her, the sister's safe.
Yeah, she need to come into the truth.
She need to come into the truth.
Get
But
that
she was
sister a flyer. Because a lot of these brothers be undercover, man. For real, for real. A lot of these niggas that y'all think just be the prettiest nigga is the reason why he just so perfect with the way he look. Toes done, nails done. Hey, and I'm not saying every man that do that is homosexual. I'm just saying for a woman to be able to spot a transsexual from 60,000 miles away, she surely can't spot when her man is an undercover brother.
for
Can't
real.
spot. You ain't heard this nigga fart in a year and you don't know he gay. Ain't no way in hell. It just sound like a wind blowing through a cave all day in the house, and you.
You ever blow over the top of the bottle like woo every time the wind blows like woo.
you know, because he's throwing you hints. He's trying to get you to do stuff to him in the bedroom, and you doing it. So therefore, these women,
You know what's going on right, with it, sir, right?
What?
A lot of these women are undercover whores. And with them being undercover whores, they could get a beard. That's what they call it. The gay guy get one of them and call him a beard to cover up his homosexuality, right? So now she can have sex with whatever man she want because he want to have sex with the man. So he don't care, if she hanging out getting blew back by whatever, because he gonna go out and do the same thing.
That's weird, man.
With the same nasty
And
ass.
then it's scary to get with these women now, man, because of what they're accepting. It's really a nasty pool out there.
Right.
All these people is like farm raised fish. They living in a small pond and everybody's feces, and it's just crazy to me, man. It's really it's nerve wracking to even go back out into a dating pool, man. Y'all people that's really out there in the world clubbing and doing all this stuff that y'all doing. Y'all really got a scary future ahead of y'all.
Hold on, sir. You don't got to be a hoe to go to the club. You might just want to go to the club.
I ain't say nothing about a hoe. I say y'all people that's out here clubbing and all that stuff you got, it's scary out there for this dating. I'm talking about the dating pool.
Oh, kind of.
I ain't saying that. I ain't called nobody a hoe. I don't know what he talking about, man. I said those who are in the club doing what they do. Like the people that the dude that this sister think is so fine. She think he a manly man, and this nigga is into men just like her. He done the same thing she's done to men.
Ooh.
And
ooh.
she don't even know it. And I feel sorry for y'all women, man, because that's crazy work. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for y'all brothers, for the women that accept that type of thing and is cool with it, and then she'll turn around and leave him, or he leave her, and then she come get with you and don't tell you what you messing with.
I feel sorry for you if you ain't got a mate and that's 10 toes down in this truth.
Yeah, hey, black man made Bree say you gotta ask for the you gotta ask for the my chart. Hey, listen, my chart ain't telling you that she had a doo-doo chaser. My chart ain't telling you she been polishing the scepter of a polishing the doo-doo off some dude's scepter.
Ooh wee.
Yeah, my chart ain't telling you that. My chart ain't gonna tell you. It might tell you that she caught something, but you ain't gonna know it was from doo-doo. Doo-doo going into her from some undercover brother. Y'all women be safe. Safest thing you could do is join the ISPK. Your man try to pull that in here in the UPK, you report him.
Sister got to understand, when she keep getting vaginosis,
I don't know what type of gnosis. That's a shitty gnosis. You get it.
You might want to check your dude.
Yeah, you live in a shitty reality. That's really crazy. Hey, listen, y'all sisters be safe, man.
Y'all be safe out here.
Y'all
You ain't got a sister.
out here.
If these sisters ain't got a UPK, nigga, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I know they probably tired of us saying it. I'm just saying it's like getting meat stamped by the USDA. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is grade A 100% nigga.
Y'all got bigger problems now. Y'all really still arguing about this. A man want multiple women. Okay, he want multiple women. Like, accept it. Now you ain't got to be passed around. You ain't got to jump from rod to rod to rod to rod. That man gonna be with you for the rest of his life, and he gonna handle business in your household. Some that you ain't been having done. You might as well. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be a hoe no more. Like, women don't realize you being promiscuous leads to you being a hoe.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You dated this man for a year and then it didn't work out because he had another woman, but he treated you good. You was happy until you went through his phone and found out he had another woman. Then you go to this man and you with him for 2 years. But bitch, you 40.
You know what
you've been doing it since you was 18. You a hoe now. You use goods. A used car ain't never as good as the new model.
It's not.
It's never as good. You know it's gonna be problems. The engine ain't as good. You know what I'm saying? It need an oil change when you got it.
This motherfucker click when you turn right.
The blinker fast. It's just doing stupid shit you just don't want to deal with for real, man. Like,
leak.
hey, listen, black women, we can say y'all are precious and great and awesome and the greatest women on earth all day long. But when people step back and be like, how? Look at what they doing right now. And y'all have to present yourselves before the people, before the Most High, you're gonna be ashamed. Black men, you gonna be like, I'm a man. Yeah, I got all these women. You're a pathetic excuse for a man. You're a pathetic excuse for a man. They gonna look at your history and be like, because you've been with women, you've been with men. It's nothing more disgusting than a man that have bend knee and lay his face in another man's lap. You know what I'm saying? And then the woman that will raise him to do that and accept that from her son.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Y'all live in a crazy world, man. But listen, I ain't gonna knock it. Y'all go enjoy that, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to tell y'all different. I told y'all different. If y'all want to keep going in that world, then, hey, listen, that's on you and your children. You destroying the life for the generations to come. Everybody talk about generational curses, but they ain't willing to break them.
Exactly.
That's the problem. Everybody talking about generational curses, but don't want to break them. Oh man, we're gonna stop celebrating Christmas, but it's for the kids. But the kids are destroyed.
F these kids.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they might as well say. F these kids. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got the pedophile uncle in the family that's effing the kids.
That's really effing the kids, and nobody's doing nothing about it. So women should stand up for that alone, because they suffer from. They said like 1 in every 3 women that ran into some sexual deviant. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't nobody protecting her. But she want to act high and mighty and get rid of the black man. And then what you gonna do? Bring a child molester into your home. They
say 1 out of 4 stepfathers molest the kids.
And
that's because you want to jump from rod to rod.
You know why? Because they're master manipulators. It's easy to the serpent manipulated Eve. Why did he go after Adam? Adam would have punched him in the face. Adam would have knocked him out. Eve, she seen the stuff and it looked good. Guess what? They think to be a leader, you need money. That's a great leader right there. A man who can provide for the family. And guess what? Child molesters apparently know how to provide for the family because they out here getting into the family. When the man is gone, they come there and they like, you got kids? Yeah, I got kids. What you got? Oh, I got 2 boys.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take you out, man. Yeah, I want to meet your kids. Let me see your boy. Oh, those your boys? Yeah, baby. He
Hey, sir.
moved right in, and you thought he wanted you the whole time. He thinking about your sons.
If I may, sir,
Go ahead.
you ever tell the chick you want to meet her kids?
That one, no.
No, I want to put these kids in you, but I don't want. Right. And even if I was the to hook up with a woman that had kids,
Yeah.
right? I really don't want to meet them. I just have to.
It's a part of the game, and I ain't knocking it and saying
I just
that's
have
just
to.
not my concern at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? For me to be so into your kids, you know what I'm saying? It's like my rib said before, like a man that would meet a sister, and what he want to do is keep complimenting her daughters. That's a red flag.
For real.
That's a red flag, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shalom, why you lock that door? All right. Why you? It's like, oh, she's so pretty. Oh, she gonna be a problem. Like, what are you talking about?
She gonna be thick like her mama. Get rid of that nigga.
And then, man, how many women run into this right here? Your father passed away, your father not around, or you run into one of your father's friends when he ain't around, or whatever the situation. And one of his friends is trying to hit on you now.
Yes.
Oh man, I knew you since you was little, man. You done grown up now, though, man. It's like he just been waiting.
Sir, let me say something.
I knew you was gonna be. He been looking at you.
He has been,
man.
So one of my my daughter, when she graduated from high school, she was 18 when she graduated from high school, right? So her teacher want to come and buy her a bottle for whatever it may be, right? Oh yeah, we can go out, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, and I'm like, her teacher my age.
Yeah.
I was like,
nah.
I said, give me a phone because I pay the goddamn bill still.
Yeah.
Give me a phone. Hey, come over here, meet me out. Come meet me. Oh, it ain't like that. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
come meet me.
That's exactly how it is.
And what these women got to understand is when the father stepped up, them pedophiles will run. Yeah. Them little demons, they'll get the hell on when the real man step up.
In the general class, they just played a video of a devil saying like, yeah, there's a child molester. You want to go after the woman that's vulnerable, the family that's vulnerable, that's easy to get to because ain't no man there to stop you. It's just a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. When she go to work, you left at home with the kids. When she going to hang out with the friend, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the night. I'll watch the kids. I'm gonna cook and clean and do all of that. In all reality, you giving him what he wanted the whole time, what he been building up your trust for. So let's do this, sisters. We gonna set aside. You got your children, all right, and you got your man, and your man does good by you. You know what I'm saying? He taking care of the household, fixing this, fixing that. Whether he got a job or not, he's being something that matters in that household. You know what I'm saying? Protection at the least. The sight of a man makes it a little bit harder to mess with that house. You know what I'm saying? Just the sight of a man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You can say, okay, I'm gonna keep this man here. I'm gonna be with this man and follow him unless he gets another woman. And then after that, I'm gonna take all of these risks. I'm gonna risk my children's well-being. I'm gonna do all this risking in case, or I could just stick with him to the end. I'm gonna choose the man that I'm gonna stick with to the end. You know what I'm saying? Because once children are involved, it ain't about you no more.
It's not.
I know it's hard to believe that it could be anything other than you that matters, but in all reality, once your children involved, your feelings and emotions got to be set to the side. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to do what's best for the kids.
You got to do what's best for the kids. They need the protection. You know what I'm saying? Of the mother and the father. You know what I'm saying? They need a safe environment, especially when they come home. You know what I'm saying? Me, they be like, oh yeah, they going to stay the night where? I'm like, stay the night.
Yep.
Who live there? They daddy. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, who is this woman? Nah. I don't even want my kid going to daycare or preschool before they can talk. They can't complete a sentence. No, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been too many records of grown women molesting little boys.
Yep,
in daycares. You know what I'm saying? What she want with this tiny ass little boy, I have no idea. You know, it's like Antoine Fisher almost, but even younger than him in cases.
I'm still standing.
He told me that brother still standing to this day with that sister put on him.
Yeah.
He was saying, no, that ain't what he was saying. I ain't gonna say that. That's the liquor talking. So like,
Let
me get this next video, man. You
hold
talking
on, wait,
about
wait. It's shot o'clock, sir.
Again?
Yes.
Kodash, want to sit? We got strong. Yeah, like it matters.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say what we got.
Don't y'all hate when a nigga asks what you drinking, knowing as long as it got alcohol in it, he gonna drink it.
If it's liquor, he gonna lick it. He gonna take some.
Yeah, he gonna take some. I remember back in the day, this brother was drinking Bird Dog. I ain't even know that it existed before this brother.
Hey,
you was drinking that Bird Dog.
So lucky, if I may, sir, I was drinking Similac with this bro not too long ago, like just earlier this year.
I was around when Kodash was drinking Bird Dog. You still about Similac? Similac cool. You ain't tried the Bird Dog.
$10 pint.
Try Bird Dog. $10 fifths.
Look, we was
$10 liters.
We was drinking Crown Roos.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cheap vodka.
This is an alcohol that's named after two animals. Nah, here you go though.
Yeah,
give me that.
Here you go, sir. There's cups in the back, sir. You want me to grab you one?
Now you in the podcast right now.
You know
that brother here already on his way. Yeah, but yeah, man, you threw me off, man. Talking that, but we're gonna get this next video. You was finna say something. I think you said it, didn't you?
Yeah, I said talked about we talked about the pedophilia and stuff like that.
Yeah,
sir.
Man, that's sick, man. Once again, I feel it's a cold world out here to be a woman. It's a cold world out here to be a man. Listen, black men and black women, Hispanic men, Hispanic women, Native men, Native American men and women, whatever. Mm-hmm. We all got to come together as a nation because that's how we supposed to be. And we gonna have to figure out the problems, man. People got to stop being afraid to talk, and y'all got to let go of the mindset of I just want to have fun and enjoy life, because that's not it.
It's the no snitching, sir.
The no snitching.
It's the no. Think about this. These women allow their children to be, taken advantage of, and then won't snitch on them. Don't.
Well, you said they allow their children.
Yeah, think about this. The uncles or whoever, whatever man take advantage of these children. And the women, other children, don't snitch when they find out, or they blame the child. It's your fault.
I don't think that be with the uncle. They just be never minding and sweeping it up under the rug.
Because they don't want that.
But it's like when they get that, I don't see what it is. When they get that man, they blame it. Nothing pisses me off more than when they get a man and their daughter say something and they blame the daughter. You don't want to walk around the house like this. Yes. You brought him in the house.
You brought this nigga in the house.
I seen a video one day. He's saying like, yo, listen, your daughter gotta go or I gotta go. She's this age now and she old enough to get out on her own and she ain't trying to, and she walking around the house like this. Either she gotta go or I gotta go. And she like, well, she can't go and I don't understand. She acting like she don't understand that this man is telling you this is a courtesy call. Mm-hmm. He's telling you he's sexually attracted to your daughter. And he's saying somebody gotta go. If your daughter stands, then you need to help him get on up out of there because he said he gotta go. Or if she growing up to go on her own, then she could do that or something. But he's telling you something. Me, I'm pushing for let him leave.
Let him leave.
Because he has no discipline whatsoever.
He already told you something gonna happen.
Yeah, he's telling you what he's gonna do. He's telling you what he's thinking about doing already, and you not doing nothing about it. Not a damn thing. You sitting there mumbling, and Shalom, I couldn't even see who just walked in. That's the rock. I see my niece over there. But yeah, I'm he telling you what is going on, and you want to sit here and argue back and forth with him. It's time to make a choice at this point in time.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? And it pisses me off when they get like that, man. This man is saying this, and you want to blame your daughter for it. Listen, she just gonna tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's about time that you did something. When they arrest him, they need to arrest these mothers too as well. I looked at that R. Kelly, that surviving R. Kelly.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
When they getting makeup, yeah, I'm about to go out here right now and talk about it. Women ain't never been so happy to go talk about that type of situation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The mothers that let their daughters disappear for 2 and 3, man, that shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? My daughter live in the house and she 15, 16, 17, ain't been home in 3-4 days. And she at his house and I know it. And I tried to go get her and they ain't let me. What are we talking about? House. She there.
I'm gonna tell you what happened if that had been my daughter. I went over there, bring my daughter. Oh, you can't take her. Okay, cool. The next time I go over there, right? I'm going over there with my UPK niggas, and my daughter's coming home.
Man, listen. How many females was in that damn house and in those shows and all of that stuff? They could have met each other at the front door and grouped up.
They didn't want to go.
They was doing it for the money. It's the money. The love of money is the root of all evil. Y'all be confused and saying money ain't the root of all evil. Get your money. Get the bag in, you know what I'm saying? Pay your tithes to the generals of the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then get your money, man.
If I may, sir, understand.
But get your money. But to be in love with that money, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's what's causing, you know what I'm saying, the evilness of the world. But go ahead.
So the Bible tells you not to prostitute your daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what these women were doing when, you know, especially with the Aaliyah case.
Mm-hmm.
Understand, she was 15 years old. You allow her to go with this grown man for weeks at a time.
Jay-Z too.
Jay-Z, they about to lock him up.
Too.
They about to lock them all up.
Hey, listen, whatever. I mean, they be like, oh, they going after black men, but look what these black men is doing. You can't be entirely sad about these black men getting locked up. You can't be, because look at what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what they're using their money and their fame for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be entirely pissed off if you pissed off at all about it. Like, you gotta, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to say, you know what I'm saying? They said poverty ain't the root of all evil. Poverty. You can't say that. I fully disagree with that. Black man made bread. And we don't be in full disagreement often, but this time, poverty ain't the root of all. The Bible said money is the root of all evil.
The love of money.
The love of money. Slack, you right. The love of money is the root of all evil. And why is that? Diddy ain't in poverty.
It's not.
R. Kelly wasn't in poverty. They ain't living in poverty. They living in mansions.
Damon Dash.
Bill Cosby
Jay-Z.
wasn't in poverty. Jay-Z, not in poverty. Dame Dash, not in poverty. Hugh Hefner, not in poverty. Who else? Pee Wee Herman, not in poverty.
Wow. Look what Pee Wee Herman was doing in movie theaters. He could have bought the movie theater and been out there by himself.
What's his name? The Subway guy, not in poverty.
Disney.
Your pastor, not in poverty. Walt Disney, not in poverty.
The Nickelodeon guy.
Nickelodeon, not in poverty. The Pope, not in poverty. So
Catholic
what do you?
Church.
Yeah, that's the Pope.
Yeah.
Not in poverty. So we can't say it's poverty, but the love of the money, you know what I'm saying, is the root of all evil. Nah.
Weinstein,
they getting paid off of this, you know what I'm saying? And then they get the power and they going out here and doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? People look at them high and like they high and mighty. All these people ain't living in poverty. You know what I'm saying? But they will. Yeah, man. Let me get this last video because we about to run out of time, man. We'll have to get ready for class and all of that stuff right there. What's this? I think this is the video. Okay, yeah. So what this video right here is about is basically let me play it again. I think it's on there. Run it back one time. Oh shit. Yeah, she got on a little doctor's fit right there. But the officer shoots and unalives her 10-year-old. And she retaliated with an HIV-infested needle. He was acquitted. He good to go. She was arrested. She gonna be found guilty.
So he unalived the baby.
A 10-year-old.
And this mother retaliates.
Yep.
For unaliving her child.
Vigilante justice.
Right? And they probably gonna give her 100 million years in prison.
Yeah, she hit him with an HIV-infested needle.
He probably would have got it anyway because he 9 times out of 10 he was probably a oppressor.
So this cop unalives this lady's 10-year-old child. and is acquitted on all charges. So she retaliates by stabbing him with a HIV infested needle. Yep, hit that nigga, made that nigga. He gonna have to live in his prison. She might go to prison, but he gonna live every day.
Every day in his. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might get her 25. How long they? I don't even think they can give you life for that. I don't know what they get. Yeah, she hit him with an HIV infested needle. Now he got HIV. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, how long do you think they gonna take that type of stuff? You messing with their children. You take somebody's 10-year-old child away. You know what I'm saying? You gun them down.
What makes you have to pull a gun on a 10-year-old?
I don't. That's like that Asian man who shot that little 6-year-old.
He said I was too fast though.
Yeah, he's like, I'm too fast. First he came out and threw a hammer at him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went back in the house and came back again and shot him. Not shot at him, but shot the little kid. You know what I'm saying? They will. Man, listen. Once again, it's a crazy world out there, man. Y'all see us out there on the street corners yelling, and y'all see our pages and ignore our posts and think we just crazy. But then when you bring up these facts of what's going on with they're aiming for your children. And the Bible says this: though thou hast forgotten me and my, I don't want to paraphrase it that bad, like I was about to.
What's the scripture then?
I will forget you and your children.
Oh, let me look that one up. Forget you and your children.
I will forget you and your children. The Lord gonna forget you and your children. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to show because now they aiming at your children for sexual partners. They aiming at your children for violence. They aiming at your children for anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to destroy you, starting with the youth. But it's only that easy because their parents is busy fighting each other. The mother is busy supporting everything that destroys her. The father is busy trying to go out and enjoy whatever it is he's trying to enjoy. Everybody's forgetting about the family. You know what I'm saying? We just had the conversation with the sister about education over family. No, it's family. You got to have that family backing, man. And we starting to forget that as a people. Don't forget. He said, okay, cool. Let them come and get an education with us. But we got to destroy the black family. We got to destroy the Hispanic family, the Native American family. You understand? Like that's what they felt they had to go and destroy, the family, not the education, but the family. You know what I'm saying? We still don't have those ties like we used to. We did better when we was all about family. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we was missing was the Most High of the Bible, these laws, statutes, and commandments. You got that scripture?
Sir, I don't got that scripture, but I got another one that piggybacks on how we are not as a whole taking care of the children.
Go ahead.
Right. This is Isaiah 49:15. It says, can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on her son of her womb? They say, yea, they may forget. Slack it. Yea, they may forget, yet will I forget thee. So that's the Most High saying he'll forget you, even like they forgot them, like they forgot their children. He said he's going to forget you.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Just like you forgot your kids, I'm going to forget you. Like, well, that's a good one for like abortions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the very life that's growing up in you fighting for your right to destroy it. The thing that's in your womb, the thing that they say made the black woman God. Oh, life comes from a woman. It's a universe in there. I'd have been in a whole lot of women and I ain't felt the universe. It feel like a small little pocket. I ain't feel no universe. And if I did, it wasn't a woman for me. It don't make no sense. But the one I was thinking of was Hosea 4:6.
Oh, okay.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Sir.
That's the beginning of that scripture. That whole little breakdown right there in Hosea 4. And you hear Hosea 4:6 a lot. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. But it's heavy behind that. You know what I'm saying? There's heavy scriptures behind that. Go ahead.
Got it. You want it?
Yep.
This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
I can't really see you.
I will also reject thee.
He said, my people has rejected knowledge. When we out there and y'all see them crazy men on the street corner yelling and all that stuff, and you don't stop to hear what they saying, because it's got to be important. That's why the hell we yelling it. It's important. That's why we out here spending our time yelling, because what we saying is extremely important. Go ahead.
Say, I will I will also reject thee.
I'm gonna reject you. The Most High has rejected you. You rejecting everything that we telling you. Listen, don't be a homosexual. The Lord is not for that. Don't be a whore. The Lord is not for that. Don't leave your woman to go get with another one. The Lord is not for that.
Don't leave your man.
Don't leave your man. That's being a whore.
Yes.
The Lord is not for these things, man. He's not. Don't do drugs. The Lord is not for that. Don't rob, steal, and kill. Have some brotherhood.
Don't eat crab, shrimp, pork, and
Don't
lobster.
eat pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster. That should be the only thing. Niggas not coming to truth for hairstyles. Don't follow the ways of the heathen. Leave Christmas alone. It's making you broke anyway. The first is a few days away. You're gonna miss rent. Trying to buy a toy.
A toy.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to buy a game system. Y'all gonna be homeless. It's winter time. You're gonna be cold.
How you gonna play the game and you ain't got no
you're
home?
gonna play a game with no power in the house. You're gonna put a blanket over your shoulders and be playing Call of Duty because it's cold in the house. While you playing Call of Duty, you boiling water to get a hot bath.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense. Don't follow the ways of the heathen. You want your children to stop getting kidnapped? Stop celebrating Halloween and having trunk or treat where you take them to strangers' cars, and they accept candy and gifts from strangers.
Damn right.
They won't be able to snatch them into the car so easily. You know what I'm saying? Like,
matter of fact, what about the trick or treat where they walk to their house?
Yeah, that's the trick or treat. But most people ain't luring the kids to their house. They lure them to the car. You know what I'm saying? That's when they get them at the car.
If I'm
out in public, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead.
Do the police still do the bag checks? Remember, you had to take, after you do all this trick or treating, you had to take your bag to the police station and they scan it.
Well, I don't know. I never knew the police even did that, so I couldn't answer that. But I know parents still check their kids' candy because they know somebody's trying to unalive their children.
Damn right.
But you still gonna take them to every child molester and oddball and murderer in the neighborhood, and then have to check their candy. Not thinking like, damn, what if I missed something? It don't matter. Just as long as my kid is happy, he's gonna die a happy death eating his rat poison.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Needle in his Reese's.
Yeah, keep reading.
Another one. I will also reject thee.
Mm-hmm.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
That you won't be no priest to the Most High. Just because you rejected the knowledge is the law, statutes, and commandments. You can't be a priest once you reject these things.
Damn right.
So how do you have homosexual pastors? How do you have that? You've rejected the knowledge of the Most High. You can't have that. How do you have a pastor that's molesting children? What's his name?
Eddie Long.
Eddie Long. How was he your pastor? Look what happened to him. That nigga was a bodybuilder, about 350, bench pressing 1,000. That nigga died 120, bench pressing his life.
119.
Yeah, they was bench pressing him through the church, passing his casket around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord is not going to be with you, and it's proven. So if you want to get rid of generational curses, you got to start following these laws, statutes, and commandments like you haven't been doing. Go ahead, read.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
See, you forgot the law of your God. You decided you wanted to go celebrate Christmas and Halloween, eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You eating shit that eat shit. The Lord said don't eat shit that eat shit. That seems like that's common sense. If that thing eats shit, I ain't gonna eat it. But you just like forget it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
So, sir, you spoke about who eat the most feces in this just earlier.
Yeah, homosexual men, they say ingest the most feces. They ingest the human feces, and then after that, they go on gay dates and eat shrimp.
They could just they eat feces.
Yeah, and eat some more feces. Yeah, after that. Whatever. Read. Go ahead.
I will also forget thy children.
Thy what?
Thy children.
Thy children. They ask like, oh, if it's a God, then why do little babies be dying? Because of their parents?
Kind.
Because of their parents? Because of what they did in the past life that you don't know nothing about? You just seeing a baby? The answers is in the scriptures. We got them in the eyes. Your pastor can't answer. We can answer that shit. It ain't even that hard for real. I'm sitting here sipping and chilling with my nigga. It ain't that hard.
Hey,
this is a blow.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock again. It's not really that hard. They can't answer because they don't know the Bible. We know the Bible. Y'all wonder why we act like we know something everybody else don't? Because we know something that everybody else don't.
That's heavy.
Yeah, man. What time is it?
It's
6:45.
6:45, sir.
You got any closing statements?
Pay your tax, like and subscribe to the channel
and share
it.
Give them the YouTube channel for me real quick. Shout
This
out
is
to everybody that's
Word
been watching
to
too,
the
man.
Unwise podcast.
No, give them the YouTube.
the YouTube, sir. I don't got that one. Hold
You
on,
just-
right there.
You ain't follow the YouTube?
Hold on. My shit ain't working right now. You
I'm
know,
gonna put you hip to
please,
the YouTube.
please. You know, I'm like when it comes to this social media stuff, I'm slow.
You black and slow.
I'm black and
You ever
slow.
seen Justice TV?
I'm a senior citizen.
He was like, I'm black and I'm dumb. You know what I'm saying? He was like, why are you a homosexual?
Because I'm black and I'm
Are
dumb.
you a homosexual? He was like, I'm a man that something he was saying. I'm gonna have that video for next week.
Oh yeah. So when what's the pastor that Captain Tazariak had talked to? What's his name?
That's him.
Yeah, I know
So
you're talking about
Jesse.
Jesse. Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah,
He's like, why are
Jesse
you a
Peterson.
homosexual? That dude asked 1,000 questions.
Yeah, and then when
And
you try to
shoot
go
him, and
around it,
shoot
he was
him.
like, yeah, but you gotta explain because I'm black and I'm slow. But the YouTube is at word the number 2 capital TH capital T and the. That's one word, no spaces in that. Dash capital U and unwise. There's no spaces at all. Only thing you're gonna get is a dash between the and unwise. All right, that's the YouTube, man. Subscribe. Get on up in there, man. Go to the Facebook, Word to the Unwise Facebook. Follow us, friend us. You know what I'm saying? Comment, share, all of that stuff, man. And I think that's about it, man. You know, shalom to everybody. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
You know this truth set you free.
Born to raise the dead, this ain't rap, this shit education. Feel like David Ruffin had to walk away from my temptation. Steady elevating with every step, I guess I'm escalating. Still this Mac hit you like a truck, if it escalated. Silly niggas wearing buckets, trusting in emancipation. We need separation, cause your Howard ordained segregation. I be teaching the teachers, and seeking the seekers. We in the game, these fake groups be all in the bleachers.
It feel good to get set free. Home of the truth, the place where I'd rather be. I'ma do it right and they ain't taking back streets. Hardcore warfare, this is life of a priest. And we don't bow down to our enemies. And if they hated Christ, then call me Chris, cause they gon' hate me. It behoove you to listen for your safety. I don't swear to God, but this shit ain't safe, B. The earth was given to the wicked, can't you fucking see? Get everything for the truth, count your life cheap. Married to the game, the truth is my wifey. That shit forever, nigga, that's how life be. They was nevers with us, blood type, AB. All bitch, nigga, that's all I see. The devil's destination gon' be slavery. Real Jew, nigga, the kingdom was made for me.